Good evening, I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and we welcome you to the Staples Center in downtown Los Angeles for tonight's main event. 15 rounds in the light heavyweight division between Roy Jones Jr. and Joe Calzaghe. Roy Jones Jr.'s focus is front and center as he makes his way to the ring right now. Joe Calzaghe's making his way to the ring right now, puffing out his chest, glaring with those eyes, and taking a big stride to his destination of glory.
Gentlemen, one thing, protect yourself at all times, okay? Let's touch them up.
15 rounds scheduled here in this much anticipated fight, and we are underway with round number one. Well, Teddy, here in this matchup, two guys who tend to go the distance. What do we look for early?
You know, I'm looking to see who can be more consistent in just one area. Who uses their jab a little bit steadier.
Takes one, but gives one. Good work by Roy Jones Jr. Good block by Roy Jones. I guess it's already a sign of things to come. They are not wasting any time toe-to-toe in round one.
If this is an appetizer, please, bring on the meal.
Oh boy, that's tough to take. Targeting the hooks on each man.
Keep busy, guys. Come on now, keep busy.
What did we learn about Roy Jones as an amateur, about what he brings into the ring? I mean, the guy went 121 wins as an amateur and racked up as many medals and honors as you could.
Well, I'll tell you what we learned about Jones. Very gifted, tremendous talent, speed, and power. Great mix of the two. And he found a way to make wrong right. He breaks the rule book on technical things, on as far as the approach of how you should do boxing 101. He pulls back when you shouldn't pull back. He drops his hands when you shouldn't drop your hands. But he has the speed, the timing, the anticipation, the confidence to make it right.
Oh, and there you go. He got caught by that right hand. He never saw it coming. He may be looking to clinch here. And we come to the end of the round, and he really got to his opponent that time, Teddy. He stunned him.
He stunned him. He's hearing a little tweeting going on, a little singing from the birds in his head.
Looking good. All right, keep your hands up, all right? All right? You're doing fine. Now, let's get on that swelling. Get on the swelling.
So here we are, a new round underway, and in that last round, he got tagged. He got hit pretty hard, Teddy.
Yeah, he did. He got caught. Now, the first thing is, we all know he got caught, but why did he get caught? He has to be able to decipher that in his head. He has to be able to have the answer to that so it doesn't happen again.
Takes one, but gives one. Good work by Roy Jones Jr. Roy Jones Jr.'s swelling means that this fight could go south for him. Targets a counter overhand right. Roy Jones Jr.'s vision is being compromised here. That swelling around the eye is worsening as the fight continues.
Well, right now, he has to use every advantage he can. You're right. He's at a disadvantage. So now he has to position himself in the ring, every inch of that ring, where he keeps his opponent in a place where he can't throw punches towards the bad eye, where he positions himself where the good eye is always in a place where it can be used.
Couldn't hit the elusive target with that straight right. 90 seconds to go here in this round. And Roy blocks that punch. Teddy, do you think the sport needs a national or international governing body?
Yeah, it's the only major sport, at least it used to be a major sport, that doesn't have that. And there's no unilateral control. And when there's no unilateral control across the board, well, you have too many spots that are weak for the sport, spots that do not serve the sport.
Something for him himself, and it's a left hand. Very nice defensive guard there. Oh, and there you go. Roy Jones Jr.'s in bad shape. Oh, he got to Roy, and Roy's tying up.
And now Roy does not have what he had before, where it was all his way. Now he has to show a little creativeness. Creativeness, not offensively, but defensively. How to survive.
Roy Jones Jr.'s got to figure out now, Teddy, a way to properly defend himself with that swollen eye.
Yeah, he has to understand what side that he can't defend from, where the punches can come, and not give his opponent that side. Make sure that he moves to the certain kind of way in the ring where he keeps his opponent away from that bad eye, moves him towards the good eye, gives him the best shot.
Certainly don't stand in front of it.
Back to fight action as a new round is underway. Of course, in that last round, it was fairly one-sided. He was hit pretty hard, and now he has to overcome that here.
Yeah, you don't have to be Nostradamus to know that. I mean, everybody saw, you know, he got staggered, his knees buckled, did a little dance there. But what you have to really know now is know why you got hit and correct that immediately.
Able to defend and then go on the offensive. A good block. Takes one to give one. He comes back with a right hand. Takes one but gives one. Good work by Joe Calzaghe. You've used that description, stubborn, driven, single-minded focusedness for Roy Jones Jr. How much does that point to his success that he's had?
Probably 75% of it, because the physical abilities, a lot of people have comparable physical abilities, sometimes even better than guys that get to a higher place. But mentally, emotionally, character-wise, you have it or you don't have it. He has it.
Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Joe Calzaghe. A minute to go in what has been a memorable round. Great stuff from these two. Not what he was looking for. That's a miss right there by Roy Jones. Good counter punching there with the overhand right. How is he taking these kind of shots and just dismissing them? What a chin on this guy.
Yeah, well, what a neck on him. Look at that neck. I mean, it's about 19 inches. That is the shock absorber. But the rest of it is he's seeing it. He has good vision. He sees the shots coming, and he's making up his mind they're not taking him anywhere.
Dismisses his opponent's headshot. And this round comes to an end. It is a round that was highly entertaining. These guys really put forth quite an effort.
Well, they both have high engines. They have motors that never stop going.
Beautiful, beautiful. We'll take care of the swelling. Just focus on the fight and we'll take care of the swelling.
Here we go with the fourth round. That punch just close. Joe Calzaghe is really disappointing us with his lack of work to the body.
Yeah, it is.
Holy cow! Roy Jones Jr. is almost out of it there. He was stunned. Getting him into the place he wants to. That's against the ropes. Oh, and look at this, Teddy, wasting no time getting to know each other.
No, they came right to the center ring, said hello.
He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Joe Calzaghe. Among some of the athletic exploits that have turned heads by Roy Jones Jr. is the fact that he's also a fairly decent basketball player, and he once played a professional basketball game by day, now granted in the minor leagues, and then a world title fight that very same night.
He's a good athlete. He picked the right sport, because I've had trainers tell me in the past, guys that I respect, if you're going to have a fighter who comes from another athletic background, let it be basketball, because those physical sets of skills really parallel in some ways in a ring.
There's a taste of the sweet science. You see the skill he has in counterpunching.
And you know what he's doing is taking his opponent's jab away.
You know, that jab is so basic, so simple, but as you can see, so very effective for him early on in this fight.
Yeah, well, he's telling his opponent, you're not coming onto my property. You know, I have a dog here, and this dog bites.
Returning fire, well done by Joe Calzaghe. looking for. That's a miss right there by Roy Jones. Oh, he just misses with that headshot. Able to block that away. It was targeted for his head. The end of the round has arrived. And now an opportunity for the trainer here to get his hands on his guy. His guy just got tagged pretty good there. And when he looks into his eyes, what is he looking for?
Oh, first of all, he's looking to see whether or not his guy is still there. You know, he got stunned pretty good. And then what he has to do is make sure his guy is listening to him and telling him, hey, look, you got caught. You've been caught before. This is the way we can fix it. This is what you got to do to correct things.
So, take your time. Get the compress on.
So here we are, a new round underway, and in that last round, he got tagged. He got hit pretty hard, Teddy.
Yeah, he did. He got caught. Now, the first thing is, we all know he got caught, but why did he get caught? He has to be able to decipher that in his head. He has to be able to have the answer to that so it doesn't happen again.
Smacked by a left hand. Blocks the headshot. Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark. He took a shot, but he came back with a right hand of his own. Oh, and there you go. Joe Calzaghe's in a bad spot right now. He's been stunned. So swiftly able to turn defense into offense. Nice counterpunch.
And what you're noticing here is his opponent is starting to be a little wary of letting his jab go, because every time he jabs, he gets caught.
And now you're seeing the beard that this guy possesses, because he went from stunned and damaged to staying right upright.
Oh, this is like Santa Claus's beard. I'm telling you right now.
And there he counters back against his opponent. What a great round. 2 minutes in, 60 seconds to go. A well-placed counter by Roy Jones. You know, I wonder if he's taking his man lightly, because he is up on the scorecards, but you can see that he is being pressured and pushed.
You know, he's in there with a real solid guy. I don't think he's taking him lightly. It's just that he's in there in the kind of waters he's never been before, deep waters, and he's swimming harder than he's ever had to swim before.
Joe Calzaghe's in a real tough spot now with that cut. Well done that time, landing the counterpunch. Coming to the end of this round. Joe and Teddy with you ringside. Teddy, a round like that, where it's a lot of busy activity and both guys being busy, when you were a trainer, are those the kind of rounds that you prefer, or do you like the pace to be a little slower? Does it depend on each guy?
No, if I have a fight, I'd rather have a guy fighting a guy that you never see him. Leave me the heck alone. And where I'm in control all the time. But the fans love to see a fight like that.
Listen, he's done. He's done. I want you to double up on that jab, then finish off with a hook, okay? 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2. Nice, relaxed.
Back to fight action as a new round is underway. Of course, in that last round, it was fairly one-sided. He was hit pretty hard, and now he has to overcome that here.
Yeah, you don't have to be Nostradamus to know that. I mean, everybody saw, you know, he got staggered, his knees buckled, did a little dance there. But what you have to really know now is know why you got hit and correct that immediately.
Teddy, so many times a fight like this is so hard to score. It's been wildly entertaining, but it's also been dead even.
Yes, it has, and this is where the judges really have to be on their P's and Q's and not get caught up in the action. That sounds funny. You know, the fans could get caught up in the action, but they have to watch. They, being the judges, have to specifically watch punches that are landed clean versus punches that are just being thrown.
One, but gets one. Good work by Roy Jones Jr. Wow, is he defensively sound. Very nice work by Roy Jones Jr. on the outside. Roy Jones Jr.'s opponent is saying to himself, I can't believe this. Every time this guy throws, it seems like he lands. He's very judicious with his work.
Yeah, and that's not by accident. You know, that's his temperament. And he has that kind of temperament. If you went out with the guy, you talk to the guy, you know, he thinks before he says things.
Oh! Joe Calzaghe's in a bad place right now. He was tagged.
Come on, guys, punch it out. Punch it out, no holding.
Teddy, what would you recommend based on what we're seeing here today?
Well, 2 air spin and then go, oh no, actually I would say a little counter punching would be just what the doctor ordered.
That's a better prescription for him. This is great stuff. I mean, great stuff. Bringing it every which way they are.
Joe, you remember the time you were on a vacation, you saw that perfect sunset?
Oh yeah.
It was just beautiful. This is beautiful.
Back against his opponents. This is just perfect. I mean, just what I want to see when I come to the fight. Sign me up for this kind of a brawl any day of the week.
You know, it's unbelievable. You feel like you've already witnessed an entire war, but you're reminded it's only one of the battles. We still have many more to go.
Not precise at all by Roy Jones. Teddy, making predictions in boxing is often a dangerous task, but I'll make one right here that seems pretty obvious to me as we come to the end of that round here. This fight is going to be a brutal display as long as it lasts.
It's kind of like going and watching that home run contest. Nobody's trying to hit singles or doubles. You know they're all going for the fences.
Nice. Keep it up. This guy's never stopped doing like this. Keep the pressure up. You just focus on the fight. We'll take care of this well. Get on that. Get on that.
As another round gets underway, it gets us thinking, how much more of this will we see? Wow! Roy Jones Jr. stunned and staggered. I don't know what was said to him in the corner, but now he's the busier man.
And he needs to be
Right,
before any
on,
more
work it
time
out,
goes
work it
by.
out. See some punches here.
Keep moving, baby. Come on.
He's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. Big headshot puts him down. So he is able to get up to his feet after that knockdown. But Teddy, it's what's ahead that's the problem.
Yeah, we're getting a peek right now into his heart, into his soul.
Very nice work by Roy Jones Jr. on the outside. away that headshot. One minute to go in this round. Neither man has decided to slow down at all. Oh, boy, what a round. Dismisses his opponent's headshot. Looking for. That's a miss right there by Roy Jones. It is unbelievable how this fight is being fought. Both guys unwilling to stop. One guy goes at it, the other guy meets him punch for punch.
Well, you've heard it before. You've heard the term used, one day at a time to deal with something very difficult. Well, this is one round at a time. That is the only way these fighters, these warriors, could deal with this kind of pace.
End of this round. Alongside Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Now they got some work to do here. Their man was just dropped.
Yeah, the first thing is you put some cold water. You can't use that. You clear his head, and you tell him why he was dropped.
Nice. He's hurt. I need you to jump on him in this round, all right? Don't worry about it. The swelling is nothing. Just focus on the fight.
So with the start of this round, we've reached the halfway point. Be interesting to see what we're in store for down the stretch of this fight. Joe Calzaghe's got those earmuffs on. He's got his hands tight against his body. But, Teddy, still, some things are getting through.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of like driving a car, Joe. You know, and the weather's a little bad, and you say, I want to be safe here. I'm going to stop the car. You don't stop and park the car in the middle of the highway.
Oh, and there you go. Joe Calzaghe. This is going to take some guts to get up from this. Once again, he goes down. Roy Jones Jr. is going to be partying tonight. A knockout victory. It doesn't get better than that. Roy Jones Jr. is your winner by knockout.
Everybody but his opponent is happy now. That was an entertaining fight.
Good, enjoyable, entertaining fight it was. For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore saying thanks for being with us.